Hello and welcome to my channel, In Search of Wonder. My name is Anne, and today I have the most exciting announcement ever. So I realized earlier this week when scrolling through Instagram or something that one of the Jane Austen entities that I follow, I realized that this past week on December 16th was Jane Austen's birthday, and it was her 249th birthday, which means that next December in 2025 will be Jane Austen's 250th birthday. Now, guys, we cannot just let that go by. We cannot allow the whole year to just pass us by without reveling in that fact that it is Jane Austen's 250th birthday. Now, the United States will be celebrating its 250th birthday in 2026. But I gotta tell you, I'm a lot more excited about Jane Austen's 250th birthday because, I don't know, that's just way more exciting. Maybe that's just me. But anyways, I think that we should be celebrating Jane Austen's birthday all year long next year. And because I love Jane, I'm going to do some things that I never do. And as I talked about in my goal video for 2025, I never make a year-long list of books that I will be reading. But for Jane, oh, I will. I will do that for Jane. So that's what we're going to do. Charlene, my coffee and a book, and I have cooked up the most marvelous year-long celebration of Jane Austen. And we have some fun things planned for you. So first of all, we have monthly read-alongs planned, all related to Jane Austen. Of course, we are going to read through her 6 novels, as well as her novella, Lady Susan. And we've scheduled them throughout the year. And we are also going to be reading books that influenced Jane Austen or inspired her writing of these books. So, for example, The Mysteries of Udolpho is featured in Northanger Abbey, and that and other novels like it were ones that inspired Jane Austen to write that spoof of a Gothic novel. And Mansfield Park, the plot of it is centered around a play called Lover's Vows. And in fact, the characters in Mansfield Park put on this play, or attempted to put on this play. So we're going to be reading Lover's Vows. There are some other books that directly influenced Jane Austen and her writing of the books that she wrote. So we're going to be reading those as well. We have a schedule all planned through the year. I will link to it in the description box so you can find it. I hope that you will join us with all of these read-alongs. We will be discussing them on my Discord. I will have some channels on my server that are dedicated to each of these books as we go through the year, reading Jane Austen's books and the books that inspired her. And we will be having some special monthly content and or live events. So some months we will plan to have each of us will create some special content for the month based on something about Jane Austen, celebrating Jane Austen. Sometimes we will do watch-alongs together of adaptations of Jane Austen's novels. And we also have a couple of live events planned where we will be just talking about all things Austen, and we're culminating all of it with a live birthday party celebration of Jane Austen in December of 2025. So I hope that you will consider joining us in some way in celebrating Jane Austen and all that she accomplished and all that she did in her life. And if you have any suggestions for other ways that we can honor and celebrate Jane Austen, please let me know in the comments, and let me know if you want to join in with us at any part of this celebration. Be sure to join my Discord server so that you can hop in on all of the discussions and the read-alongs and be on the lookout for all of the content that Charlene and I are creating. I will tell you that for January, just to give you a heads up so you can start preparing for this, because I know it's kind of last minute, right? We were like, gotta make up something. So in January, we are going to be reading, you have 2 options. We are going to be reading either Pamela by Samuel Richardson, or we are going to, if you don't want to read Pamela, because I mean, let's face it, not everyone wants to read Pamela. I kind of don't even want to read Pamela, but I was already planning on reading Pamela in January, so it worked perfectly for me. Gave me another reason to read it. But if you don't want to read Pamela, then we suggest that you read the Lost Memoirs, which is by Siri James. I have that one right here. I have read this. This is a great story. This is a fun, easy read, and it goes perfectly with Epistolary January. So it just checks off all the boxes. And if you want to read that one, that is great. Or you can join us in reading Pamela, and I'll have threads. We can discuss both of them on the Discord server. So that is what we're reading together in January. For our video content, this is going to be really fun. So here's the thing. I, as you know, am an avid Jane Austen fan. Some might call me a Janeite, and I don't deny it. I love Jane Austen. I love everything about her. I have read all of her books more than once, some of them multiple times. I have read retellings galore. I've read biographies of Jane Austen. I've watched almost all the adaptations, except for the latest Persuasion. I refuse to watch that one. Anyways, I love Jane Austen. Love. So I'm a huge fan. Charlene has only ever read one book by Jane Austen. She's read some graphic novels and she has watched some of the adaptations, but she's only read one full-length novel, and she really wants to read all of Jane Austen. So this is kind of like her inspiration to do that this year. This is going to be her year of Jane Austen. So I am so excited because I feel like we bring two totally different perspectives to this celebration. Someone who is new to Jane Austen and someone who loves Jane Austen to pieces. So we're going to bring our two perspectives, and our videos that we will be filming and sharing in January are going to reflect that. So look for that in January, those videos coming from us. And let me know if you plan to read Pamela or the Lost Memoirs of Jane Austen, and let me know how you feel about celebrating Jane Austen all year long next year, and if you're going to be joining in with us. And I will see you next time. Bye.